Hello and welcome. It is Sunday. This is Snowbirds Meeting Room. I'm Shadow Spectre 11, and today I'm on the backup system right now, so things are going to be a little bit different. And a B5 guy, and I'm in game today. Going to talk about the EVO, what I've experienced so far, and gonna talk about the Railen, how you're feeling about it, and just in general, get an idea of what you all have in mind about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick this over, get it started, and here we go.
Roger that, flight. I'm good.
All right, everybody. Hello. Okay, I am in live right now. And for those that are wondering what's going on, I've got a possible bad slot on my primary PC. So I'm on the backup right now. And getting out of New Babbage and flying to Mike L1 to pick up the Railen and go from there. So, the one thing that I did, like I say, I was able to get into EVO and confirm that the Ironclad is now flyable from the operations deck. I can't show you, I can just talk about it, and it was good. It was good. In this build there was no instancing, so I couldn't do the Siege of Orison to try it out by myself and go from there. But very smooth, not a whole lot of blockers in it, and it was running well. I'm going to say that. So, how are you guys feeling about the Railen? How are you feeling about 4.82 in general? Uh, there's still some things going on. Hey, happy Father's Day to everybody. What's up, Wastelander? How you doing? Sorry, I forgot about that, but happy Father's Day to everybody. So 4.9. Not a lot of crashes to desktop. I'm going to say that. I didn't encounter that. Um, very smooth. Not a whole lot of content in it. There are some new things. Some fabrication missions are in there. We're going to be doing gathering for fabrication missions. We're going to have to fabricate things and different adventures on that. But like I say, Siege of Orson, I was going to get in there and check it out, but the instancing wasn't working. So I couldn't do anything about that at this point. As you all have seen, the leaks for the minigun and the heavy armor, it was interesting. There's also a new rifle that is the bullpup. I'm going to check into that. I did get the PTU loaded on the system, so I will be in there possibly most of the day today, checking things out and seeing what I can find. But big thing for the Ironclad, flyable from the operation center. That was cool. That was very cool. But the state of the game right now, compared to what we had, is 100 times better. Servers seem to be working well. Missions are popping up. Uh, they're kind of up and down, but they're good to go. So, definitely a major improvement over a lot of things. If anybody's got any questions or comments about 4.8.2, I have been able to make quite a bit of money with the Railen so far. Beautiful ship, easy to load. What about the quantum changes that you guys have been seeing? That is just I don't know what to think about that. I really don't. Yeah, small hangar. No. There it is. Large hangar. Let's hope the ship comes up. Minigun is cool with Juggernaut set. I'm more of a light armor, fast moving player, so excited. What's up, Scott? Yeah, I am. I like to move pretty quick, but we'll see what happens with that. Oof, a lot of lag on this server. A lot. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to exit the menu, go to another server. So, what do you guys think about the new quantum talk? Because I'm going to say this. In 4.9 EVO, they are there. No complaints with the Railen. I hear you, man. I'm loving the Railen. I'm gonna go to another server. see if this one's better. Anybody got any thoughts about the new quantum changes? Because they are there. I'm going to say it. They are there. And man, it's a big change. I am not happy with it at all, to tell you the truth. There are things that. Can you give a recap on Quantum in 4.9? I haven't heard. Well, there is a change to quantum uh, fuel tanks on practically every ship. Every ship. And it is like, I'm going to say, it's kind of devastating to find out. I would like to know why um, the changes were made. But the only thing that I can think of, this bug is still there. And by the way, this goes away in 4.9, the show hints. So it will not be there. Okay, so every ship, the quantum tanks have been reduced. So you can go in the rail in the ironclad, okay? In the ironclad, you know that that thing had 10 million, going to really limit all size 1-to-1 system. There's in Stanton there you can get across Stanton on this new fuel system, on this new fuel change. But if you try to go uh in Pyro or Nix on these, you're gonna have to get fuel. You're gonna have to refuel. And especially the way the missions are, um it's gonna be nutty. Dragon. Hey, what's up, Billy Brew? Ah, no worries, man. Um, I'm on the backup system. So I'm kind of fumbling right now. I think I've got a new fuel change is going to impact new players the most. That's for sure. Um, I think that let me hope it gets the right hanger this time. Thank you. And also, it's going to impact a lot of things. I don't know what else to say about that. That is really bad, and that server was lagging really badly. Glad I got off of it. Okay, and get back into Railen. Let's see if we got a contract here. I might as well get a little money time while I'm in here talking to you guys. So, anybody got any thoughts about this? It. Mm. Can repair, refuel capable ship with supplies loaded for those supplies on itself? No. You can't use any of that stuff for your own ship. It's crazy. Let me get an interstellar. No. Collect from Bikini Point. Okay, we're going to accept that one. And track it. But Billy's Brew, the Ironclad, is able to fly from the operations deck. I'm liking that. But the quantum fuel thing, the Ironclad at 10, it's dropped down to 5. This ship, getting a lot of sound issues, intermittent. The only thing I can think of they did is, well, they did the update to the refuelers, but I mean, I don't understand why they would do it, but I guess it's because they want people to use the refueling and things like that. There's the lighting change. And that's where I found this. I was playing around with it and I found it uh last night. Oh boy, don't tell me you're getting a server error. I think I am. Or just lag. Oof. Servers are super laggy. Holy crap. That was a big lag spike. So when I get in this ship and fuel up, I will show you you'll see how much is in it right now. And it is going to change. Okay. Any thoughts on Squadron 42 and the limited in-play 2026 release? I would have loved to have gotten that. Oh, when you say quantum, I thought you meant the economy stuff. I should have known better. No. Uh, I would have loved to have gotten that. Just not gonna lie. But it is what it is. And personally, I would rather have um a chance to play it for myself. I would really like that, but that's not happening. You would have to go to Manchester, and it's all. And this is another thing that's being fixed. The Railen's pips so you can change them. You can't see them. Like I say, Billy, I would love to have gotten in there, but it's all set up for EU, so I won't be able to go. Even if I did get an invite for it. Hello. What's up? Hmm. What was my takeaway from the tech talk? I am so glad that they came up and owned what was going on. That's the main thing. Now, fix it and get it better. Just saying. They owned it and they had to. Go ahead, Tone. Well, they got to do it, and I really think that it needs to be rectified. Just saying. Why is that obstructed? Yeah, same. When they talked about having very slim ops teams that would explain what we say during the last Daymar event. Yeah. Why am I getting an obstructed? Hold on. This doesn't make any sense to me. Mm-hmm. It's saying obstructed to Bajini Point, so I'm gonna have to go to our corp is obstructed. What? Yeah, I'm trying that. All right, man, take it easy. I hear you. Alrighty, have a good one. There we go. Finally got it. Okay, so I'm not happy about the quantum change. As you can see, this ship has 5. It gets kicked down to 1. And it's like, what? So I don't know what they're going to do, how they're going to fix this, but we'll see what happens. But on the tech talk, I am glad that they did say something, and there was a lot of things that needed to be um, fixed. And it turns out that Idris was causing some problems because there was 2 different models and they weren't coinciding with each other. And what can I tell you? it just seemed very odd that that was happening. But at least we are out of a degraded state, and servers are up and down right now at this point. But the main thing in the tech talk was they do not want another 4.8, and if there's issues with 4.9, they're going to delay it, or they're going to not put in features that will cause problems. So I'd rather have something that works than have something that is giving us all sorts of issues. What are you guys' thoughts? Because I'm going to say, I play this game every day, okay? And when it's degraded, I try to not play it very much because of the fact that things will frustrate you, or you could lose this, you could lose that. Um, so, were they saying the engine's foundation needs rework? That is possible, Scott, because there's some things that aren't coinciding with some of the older things, that some things need to be changed. Maybe. Don't quote me because I'm speculating, but in that tech talk, they know there's issues and they've got to fix them. Because it wasn't like SC was bug free before 4.8. True. But they brought something in on 4.8 and it didn't coincide with what they were setting up, and there were issues. I was thinking about taking this day and just chilling out, but there's some things that I want to look at, and I was wanting to get your guys' thoughts on it, the state of the game, and how things are running. See, right now I'm getting a whole lot of lag. The lag is real. So I hope you guys that watch the my review of the Railen. I hope you enjoyed it. It was long, but there's a lot to this ship, and I wanted to get something on there to show you how to use the tractor beam, the features of the ship, and some other things. I mean, you can fly from the cockpit or the co-pilot seat. I just don't know if it interferes with the pilot. That's the thing. And there is no lamp in this ship. Not yet. Still waiting on that. And what I love about this ship, even in a large hangar, you can move this ship around and set it down. Any news on Genesis and Nyx? I don't think that's coming until end of the year. But remember, they're doing this Squadron 42 thing uh around the time of CitizenCon. That's why we don't have one this year. That's how I see it. What do you guys thoughts? Because when they said no CitizenCon, it was like, what's the difference in the interiors between the Wayland and the Twilly? Okay, so when you go down to this deck, when you go down to the main deck, or the entrance deck, I'll show you. Okay, the hangar is behind the elevator, and there's doors here that go to the back of the ship. So that's the difference. Other than that, the interiors are practically the same. I do have one that I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna try a video with it, but I was having problems with trying to get my pit bull to stay inside of it. So, and I'm not sure why. So on that deck, there are two doors on port and starboard side, and that's where there's suit lockers. There's also a um, weapons locker for each side, and then you enter the hangar area. So what does the Railen have in place of the hangar? Nothing. You just have that one area, and it goes up to the next deck, and you have a rear airlock. You have an airlock. Sorry for the delay. Ah, no worries. And you've got the cargo area. Your your hangar would be right where this cargo area is, Scott. So that's all you got. So what do you guys got on for Father's Day? I'm gonna have to have a meal with the fam. My choice: hot dogs. I was gonna upgrade my C2, but to the Railen, but after comparing, no way. Well, Scott, your C2 has more cargo space than the Railen, so um, you've got 696 on the C2, where this one only has 640. But this one is much easier to load, so a lot of people are liking that aspect of it. And I'm going to say I'm enjoying it because I've been flying this ship more than my C2 and making money and enjoying that aspect of it. And, yes, and also fits vehicles and defenses are better. Yes. But I really enjoy this ship. I've been waiting for it, but uh they added some things to this ship that I did not expect. So, because originally this ship was only supposed to carry 300, if I'm correct. And I love the variety. I've said it a lot. There should not be a single ship that does everything. Agreed. I would use the tractor beams, but the tractor beams on this ship are very clunky until you get used to them. So that's why I'm using this. Whoops. Too high. I like Railen just saying it would not make sense to replace the C2 with it. Oh, I have my C2. I'm not getting rid of my C2. I will do like commodity runs in C2. Um, where it loads and auto loads and stuff like that. That's what I would do more with my C2. I mean, the ease of loading on this ship compared to a C2. Um, does the armor on this ship deploy automatic? It's a manual button. It's a manual button. And there's no keybind that you can set for this, so you have to do it from the MFD. I think they're going to fix that. I think it should be you know how certain ships do the transform with left alt K or something like that? That would be cool. Oops. Ugh. Oh! Wow, that was coming right towards me. I'll tell you, doing this compared to putting these on a C2 is like a massive difference. Don't get me wrong, I love my C2. It's my favorite ship, but loading with the cargo doors for on the ramps with 32 containers is kind of rough. So my C2 will be a commodity ship. So, any other questions, comments about 4.82, state of the game, different things like that? Please feel free. I've got to make something on the Twilly before it disappears, so I'll probably be working on that today as well. I'll just do a walkthrough with it and see if I can get my ship to my pit bull to spawn. That way I can fly it in there. But there's not much difference between the ship, just that one place that I was telling you about on the deck. And that's everything. So the loading difference between the two ships you can tell. Between the C2 and this one. This one is my rep for Kovalex is member. This is, I believe, a Red Wind, I think. Let me actually look at the contract itself. Yeah, this is Red Wind. Where do you park the Thompson ships on the Railen? You don't. You don't. Now, you could probably put it on the grid, Scott. I'm still trying to figure out why the quantum squash. I don't get that at all. But I'm still trying to figure that out. I make sure I got I got my fuel to get where I need to go, and you're going to be using a lot of hydrogen fuel, just saying. Quantum is messed up in general. I had 3 failed jumps through the tunnel and it ate up so much. Agreed. I had one yesterday and it was really crazy. Okay, so Billy's Brew, your question about the armor, you have to turn it on from there. And now the armor is on. Yeah, if you put a Chimera in this ship, it'll be faster. But I think you'll eat up a little bit more fuel that way. And another ship that I would do my commodity trading in is the Ironclad. So, and that's a test. I've got to try in the EVO build. Disconnect the command module, set it to the side, and then get in the main body of the ship and try to take it off without the command module and see if that works. But the Ironclad doesn't have any purple alien goodness. Well, it's cool though. I will give it that. It's very cool. And also, has anybody noticed that um, thirst has gone insane? Yeah, thirst is nuts. It's crazy, isn't it? Yesterday I did like 3 runs and I made 2.5 mil with this ship, so I'm not complaining. Making the cheddar? Oh yeah. Let's hope I get through on one go. That would be nice. And she is touchy in here. And I usually don't make a whole lot of runs to Pyro, but I've been going station to station. I haven't been doing any planet side missions. Nope, didn't make it through. And couldn't tell you why. You have the Dauntless plate for your ironclad. The Dauntless paint was cool. Um, I won't be able to get that unless I go to like Star Hangar to get it or something. As you can tell, I'm getting a lot of lag. If worst comes to worst, I'll just go to the other jump point and go through Nick's. And did make it again. Wow. Okay, not going that way. No, we're going to Nick's gateway. Not getting through there. And may not be able to get through here either. I don't know what's going on. Great. There it goes. Yep, it's doing that. And this is the trials and tribulations that we are going through. Let's see if we can get this to come up another way. Okay, Nix. Wow. Hopefully, give me a route. There we go. That's another thing they're trying to fix, the star map. The issues with it. So there are quite a few missions that have dropped in 4.9 that'll be interesting that I've seen. So, like I say, I will be in there later today doing some stuff. I'm gonna try to make a video on this on the Twilly and put that out. No, there are no exploration missions yet. I mean, look at it like this. Exploration is always been there. It's just that there's no guide. But there is a verse guide that is set up by Lord Skippy, and that's where you can um, get your stuff and go from there. Um, it's a whole lot easier to use that until those things come in. Give me one moment. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. I'll call you in a few. All right. Love you. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye. Sorry, everybody was talking to my dad. All right. You should be able to. Yeah, I was talking to my dad, Tone, so you should hear me now. I had the mic muted. Looks looks like Beth is having problems. So, what other what other issues have you guys come up encountered since we came out of the graded state, besides lag and certain little issues that pop up? I'm going to say this, I haven't encountered the lobby error that was running rampant. Server issues, yeah, been running into a lot of that. Okay, I'm not getting landing gear now. Oh, that's why. I wasn't on the screen. Okay, there we go. Since I got to make the jump across, let's see if this is going to work. And like you said, Billy, you used up a lot of fuel. Hello. Everett? If you're talking, I can't hear your voice. Yep, I can hear you now. Welcome to the Snowbirds meeting room. I'm doing well. Yep. Well, I'm in game right now, talking about EVO and talking about the state of the game. Yeah. And Everett, what are your feelings about the quantum fuel changes that you've heard? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. It did. You're kidding. In game, there was no quantum travel. Okay. In Stanton? Yeah. Hmm. I didn't know that. Okay, coming up on the jump point to Nyx. Let's see if we can get through this time. And then I will go on to Pyro and Ruin Station. Trying to make a little money while I'm in here, Everett. And talking about some EVO stuff and what's going on with the game. Hmm. I was trying not to play today for the Snowbirds Reading Room, but I had to test and see how the stream would go. And so far, so good. And did we make it? And looks like we are in Nix. Whoa. Heavy blackout. Okay. Yep. And nope. We made it. Made it across. Ooh, still getting some distortion though. My instruments are distorted. Well, I hope not. Lambda. Lipsky. That's that's what happened in the Pyro Playground. Okay, heading back, heading to Pyro Gateway. I'm not sure what's going on with this distortion. It's interesting. Could be lag. Wow, that sucks. Well, Everett, I got the PTU downloaded and I jumped in real quick to check everything, and so far so good. So I will be in there later. Yep. So, how was your night? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. As long as you're doing well and things seem to be working well for you. How's American Truck Simulator going for you? Good. Right. Well, the thing that's killing me right now is I I think that one slot where the file system goes is just dead. I can't I don't know. I'm going to, like I say, I sent them some information on it, and yeah, I think the slot on the motherboard is bad. Unfortunately, I cannot. So they have to give me the same motherboard. Okay, coming up on Pyro Gateway. I'm gonna cycle the ship. Yeah, but it's weird. Yeah, yeah, it's very weird. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'm gonna land here and do a repair and see if that will fix the issue. I don't know. Right. And it could be just a server. I mean, I don't know for sure. This is an interesting problem that I've come across. Something new. So, Everett, what was your take on the tech talk? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they've got to communicate more with each other. Mm-hmm. Okay, it cleared up when I landed. Interesting. Well, it's delayed for you, but yeah, it just cleared up. Yeah. Interesting, right? Mm-hmm. 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 Right. The SRV is a great ship, and it's a doggone shame that it's not being utilized. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, coming up on the jump point. Let's see if we'll make it through and continue on our way. And hopefully this will open. Doesn't look like I can't get up. Somebody. Yep. Oof, getting some serious sound issues. But that just may be me with all the stuff running. No. Not that I remember. Right. I remember there was a lot of debris at the end of the gateway or the jump point. Okay, we made it across the Nix. Thank you, whoever pulled me and opened that for me. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not wearing a flight suit. That's, I don't wear flight suits when I'm doing cargo. Eventually, yeah. Once I get, once we have to start wearing, we can't wear armor in the seats anymore. Which is supposed to come in 4.9, but I'm not sure. That's something I have to test. I'm gonna, like I say, when I get in there later, I'm gonna try out and see if a suit locker is working. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But a nice leisurely run cargo. I haven't done cargo in a long time. I've been enjoying it. And give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to get myself a sparkling water. Nope. Nope. I'll be right back. Okay. So, anybody else in the chats got any thoughts, comments, questions about what's going on with 4.1? Or, I'm sorry, 4.82? Let's see. Call my dad. Nope, not yet. Probably won't get that until tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. It would be cool to have a 3D printed helmet. Not gonna lie. That would be awesome. Okay, coming up on Terminus, 19 gig out. Uh-oh. Yeah. Nope. Nothing seems good. I was happy that they owned up to what was going on, basically, and that they found the problem and it was fixed. We're out of the degraded state. We still have some issues with the servers, but exactly. Hmm? Terminus. Oh yeah. I don't go to Terminus. Asteroid ring, yes. I know. Yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah, I am waiting for the Galaxy. I can't wait for that one now. We'll we will go into Nix in about an hour or two for mission rep. Get your fighting ships ready. Okay, Paul. I saw the message in the Discord chat, but I got a couple of tests I want to run in the PTU first before I go in there. Yeah. A lot of asteroids around. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of Railens flying around. Oh, the 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 Twilly. Right. 4. Yeah, Paul, that one server you were on was very, very laggy. I had to get off of it. And this ship has excellent lights. Mm-hmm. Down below, under the ship, that would be. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. I've seen what was that in? There was wasn't that in Alien when they landed the ship? There was a lot of. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a long trip because I couldn't go through the other way. A lot of fuel used up. So that's going to be an issue. Just saying that when they clobber the quantum tanks, if you can't get through, you're going to have to go refuel again to make the trip across. Wow. Yeah. Yep. But the Starlight cannot refuel this ship. It doesn't have enough. So you definitely have to use the Starfarer. Whoops. Well, it's also I'm using the reshade and it does darken it quite a bit. That's because well, look at it like this too. When you go to what's the name of it? Lyria, it's very bright, and that's why the reshade fixes that problem. Oh, I forgot to loosen the cargo. This is one thing that you could forget about on this ship is not taking, yeah, the armor. I forgot about it. No. Oh, on the Moby glass? Yeah. It would be a cool quality of life thing. Yeah, it would be a very cool quality of life feature. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, they got to come up with a keybind for this. Make sure it's opening. Well, I left the power on to the ship, but I just turned the engines off, make sure it doesn't move while I'm doing stuff. Been there. Mm-hmm. Uh, that would be crazy, but it's a high possibility. But, right? Yeah. Very immersive. Oh, yeah. Well, there are fabrication missions coming in 4.9. Um, I haven't done a whole lot of fabricating um, because I have to put some things on my ship for on the mole to get uh, some good stuff. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Oh my God. That would be. That would be just wrong. Tier 1 medbed, yes. Uh, there is supposed to be a creature, but I couldn't say what it is. Hmm. Mm-hmm. That was a very long trip due to the fact that the gate wouldn't open. Or no, it opened, but it kicked me back twice, and I was like, no. So we're going the long way around. That may happen. That may happen. And that looks like everything off the ship, and let's check. And that's everything. Confirm. That was a big one. Okay. So, able to make a little money, talk about some stuff. Hey, Paul. All right. So, I'm going to pick up a return and hopefully we can get through the gate. But that is it for the Snowbirds meeting room today. Anybody got any thoughts, comments, questions before I close out this episode and call it? It's a great ship. It's a great ship. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Is it very laggy for you right now, Paul? Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Tip around. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna get this stuff back. I gotta go into the PTU because there's a couple things I want to test, and I'll join you later. Well, I want to see if the um Ironclad will run without the cargo module or the command module and fly without the command module attached, because you are able to now um, fly it from the operation center. So that's something that I want to check out. Yeah, go ahead. The Rock. Yeah. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a long time. Well, a lot of the time they'll say potential fix, and it may not get fixed, or it's been worked on and it's not completed. I mean, we've seen that happen. Um, yeah. It is something that happens. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm having... In your hangar? Ugh. Yeah. Getting crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I've encountered that. Hmm. Well, that's the only access until they decide to, if they decide to rework the ship. I mean, I haven't had a problem getting in the Railen. Hmm. Oof. This server's janky right now. Okay, but other than that, anything else before I close it up? No. Okay. Well, that is it for the Snowbirds Reading Room this episode. Thanks to Tone and Everett and Paul stopping through. I hope you all enjoyed the trip. It got a little long. Next week, I will be back and we'll talk about more things. Hopefully, we'll get more EVO information and go from there. So, I thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Take care and see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Shadow Spectre 11 hailing. Thank you for the likes and the views. Remember to tickle that notification bell so you won't miss our next videos. Thanks again. Shadow Spectre 11 signing off.